Hello everyone and welcome to another Bitcoin chart planning update video. Now in this video, everything I say is just my own opinion. It is not financial advice and I am not advising anyone to buy or sell any assets in this video. It's just me giving you guys my general opinion and what I believe Bitcoin will do in the near term as well as the long term. But as we get started, for those of you that are new to the channel, I want to go over the larger picture framework so you can better understand what we're looking at short term. Now, back in late 2022, we had a bear market bottom after that FTX crash. And then I like to structure my waves in 5-wave moves up with usually 3-wave corrective moves. And what that looks like is that we have a first, second, third, fourth wave. Let me show you guys what it looks like this. So that's what it looks like on the bigger picture. So it's a first, second, third, fourth. The fifth wave can bring us all the way up to the around $125,000. Now this green area up here, over 100,000 is my bear or my bull market conservative estimate. I do believe Bitcoin can easily reach well over this amount, but due to, we're still like a handful of months away, a few months, maybe sometime in the fourth quarter of this year, early fourth quarter, we should see Bitcoin hit $100,000 at least by the end of the year. Although I do believe Bitcoin will be at 100,000, but maybe early fourth quarter or maybe even end of third quarter, who knows? Anything can happen. We could see that. And then, of course, the 2025 top. My estimate is going to be right around here, around $125,000, $128,000. Now, short term. So we did complete a third wave. We had an extended 3-wave correction, and then we are now bouncing up back from the fourth wave. So if you guys take a look here with me a little bit closer into the chart, you'll notice that. So before I actually get into it, every move up, so we have an overall 5-wave move. Every move to the upside is also broken down in five waves as we move upward. So the first wave of the overall fifth wave, I am anticipating it will be around $76,000. So between 74 to 76,000 at least. So we can definitely see this move, as you can see right here. We're still moving upward. This little dip could be considered a second wave, but since it's so shallow, I'm not going to really consider this a second wave. I'm going to go ahead and say that the first wave is still in play. So we have a first wave, and then we'll eventually form a second wave, a third wave, a fourth wave, and a fifth wave as we move up to the $76,000-ish level. So as of right now, we were trying to find where a pullback can happen. We did reach up. We had a slight pullback, very shallow though, that did break over the retracement level that we have here. So in this level, we were looking for a retracement. We did have it. We were ideally waiting for Bitcoin to hit 0.5, which it did on the next candle over. And then from there, we started trending upwards once again. So the reason this is noteworthy is because this area right here, I'm going to go ahead and remove because we don't need it anymore. But this area is what was going to invalidate a potential higher rise in price. So if the price did reach up to the 0.5 around there, but then if it got rejected and it pushed back down below the blue area, then I'm anticipating at least a second bottom or a second dip into the purple area as a retest of support. But since that's not the case anymore, we can easily focus on finding, I'm going to make this one blue as well, finding what our retest of trying to find a second wave, I should say. So this area right here is going to help us find a second wave. So as the price goes higher, I will move this higher. But what we're looking for is a quick dip. Now, second wave corrections happen very quickly. Again, it's a I look for 3-wave patterns, but it can all happen very, very quickly. Third wave ups and then fourth wave corrections usually tend to overextend, and they're more on the extreme side. But since we are just looking for a second wave, ideally, again, potentially this could be the second wave, but ideally for myself, my confidence raises a lot more once we see a wave go and break into a retracement area. So this is our current retracement area, and as the price moves higher, I will adjust it. But I ideally, due to wanting setups to be a lot more clear, I'm looking for a pullback into a retracement area here. So it can either be the top half or the bottom half, whatever, at a minimum, as long as you reach the 0.35. A lot of people are different. A lot of people like to do like 0.25 or in the 40s, but I'm cool with 0.35. I feel like that's a good medium right there. So when the price falls into this area, at a minimum, if it hits this line, that is when I would be interested in adding a little bit more longs into my long position on some other portfolios. And then, of course, once we reach extended areas, that's when I'm looking to sell. But as of right now, I want to see a very clear second wave setup, reaching into the blue retracement. And then from there, we can look at our third wave, but I cannot determine what the third wave could be. It will definitely be higher than the first wave, but the third wave I cannot determine until we have a confirmed second wave. So on the next video, things happen quickly. Hopefully I'll have a third wave estimate for you guys. It just depends what the price does within the next 24 hours. But anything can happen. And again, we're just looking for a clear retracement, for a clear second wave confirmation. And then from there, I'll have a third wave for you guys, and I'll update you guys on that as soon as possible. But then we're going to go ahead and finish the fifth wave in this area. And then from there, we can look for a overall second wave correction on the bigger 5-wave move up. So again, anticipating that the first wave is going to reach around $76,000 before we see a second wave correction. And then of course, we are under the impression that the fourth wave is in right here in yellow. The fourth wave is in mainly because, as you can see, we did not, if we just draw a simple retracement from this area, which I love this tool, the price clearly broke above, so let me get maybe a little closer. The price broke above the final resistance area, did get pulled back down quickly, but didn't even reach the 0.5, and then now we just broke over once again. It made a slight new high on this from the swing high right here. So that's telling me that chances are the fourth wave is in, and then I am looking for just bullish structures from here. Any sudden random bear structure just means something weird is going on in the economy, or like something crazy happened in the world, and then we see Bitcoin fall. But I'm not anticipating anything terrible to happen in the world. I'm just going straight off of the charts and what Bitcoin is telling me. So yeah, I'm looking for continued bullish structures, as well as a second wave correction that can happen at any moment. Now, these are just tools and estimates. Prices do not have to hit. That's what I'm saying. For those of you that believe the second wave is in, you may be right. And I could be obviously wrong, because, this is a pullback, and we do have, if depends on what candlestick you look at, you could potentially see a first, because right here the candle bottomed out well above this one, so we can have a first and then a little bit of a rise second, third. So potentially, or it's right here actually, because we had a dip, so it can be a first, second, third wave correction, although this one isn't shallow, or this one isn't deep enough, so I'm assuming it was a finish here. So first, second, third down here. Yeah, it's too much of a small structure. It's not clear enough for me, so it's just it's just confusing me. I'm not going to waste too much time on it. Potentially it could be a second wave, but it's just I can't make sense of it myself. So yeah, I'm still looking for a more clear second wave, and then from there I'll give you guys a third wave estimate. I hope this video made a lot of sense. Hopefully I didn't repeat myself too much. But yeah, guys. One last time, I'm looking for bullish structures, looking for a clear second wave, and we are. I'm going to confirm that we are on the overall fifth wave going upwards, and we should see like $100,000 real soon. But of course, we need to just reach all-time highs before then. I hope you guys have a great day. I have some social media links down below. I appreciate you guys following me on there, and subscribe and like if you found this video helpful. And yeah, take care.